So I think we get the Super Ball when we get it. Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. This was an era before Mario World came out, and getting a super mushroom really didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. You can just get a fire flower and get the full power instead of just going through the whole process of getting a mushroom and all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so let's take the spider out here. Alright, so we gotta really focus, because if we don't make this, we can't get the bonus stage, because we start at a checkpoint. So, see if I can do this. Yes! Got it! Okay. Not done yet, though. It's just some more spiders. I don't know what's up with all the spiders here, the giant spiders. Is this like it or something? Like we're gonna see a killer clown somewhere? Like, oh yes! Coins float down here! And we have rides and games and all sorts of stuff, especially coins. They all float. I haven't seen the new It, but I'm sorry, Tim Curry is just king. It's like, he just brought so much personality to that character, you know? Like, I get he's supposed to be creepy, but the idea, especially with, like, if you're a clown, especially if you want to try and lure children, you have to be a face that, like, they're familiar with. Something that's fun and you feel safe and, like, being around it. That's what a clown does. Although, I mean, people will argue against that nowadays. They're like, all clowns are scary. Ooh. But yeah, but still, it's like, at least back then, especially in something like that time period where clowns are those big entertainers and stuff like that. Just was like, yeah, who wouldn't want to go to a happy place with a clown and get all the cotton candy and go on all the rides? But saying that now is just gonna make people very uncomfortable. You know what movie? Because there's always movies that are getting remaked and all stuff. You know what movie could never get remake now? Maybe they could, but they would never do it just for one reason. And that would be Chitty Chitty Bang Bang because of the child catcher. I mean, oh my god, the implications of that. But the child catcher, the name alone is just like, whoa. God, that guy creeps me out. Like, oh, let's move on to talking about something else, shall we? Let's go back to Happy Mario Fun Times. So the enemy, I guess we should talk about sort of the enemies and the new power-up, the Super Ball, which I really like. So the thing with Super Mario Land is the enemy behavior is, well, some of the enemies anyway, the ones that we're familiar with are very different, especially the Koopas. They're called Bombshell Koopas, I think. Here's a funny thing I found out is, I never realized this because I did have the manual back in the day, but obviously that was a long time ago, so I don't remember. But the manual listed the Japanese names, so I think this is corrected in the Virtual Console release, which it's on the 3DS if you want to check it out. I hope they bring it to the Switch too. That'd be nice. Or maybe a remake, perhaps. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I might take a hit here. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Doing it in the name of money and secrets. I mean, there's another mushroom in here anyway. But yeah, it's so weird. The enemy names are different. Like I said, like the Bombshell Koopa, and the Goomba is something else. But even in the English version, the names are so really weird. Except for the last enemy, one of the last enemies, which is just called a chicken. So, okay, so they have all of these really crazy names, but for one of the final enemies in the game, just this bird thing, it's like chicken. Okay, sure. You're the game designers here. I'm not good with coming up names myself, so hey, you know what? I'll leave it to you guys. You're the professionals here, the professional translators. I'm sure they get paid way more money than I'll ever get paid, so I don't know. It's just really odd. Alright, and by the way, I want to share this with you. Watch this. Kaizo block! Yeah, you wouldn't expect the Kaizo block to show up here. I mean, why, Mario Land? You feel just because the game's too easy, it's like, okay, we're gonna piss you off a little bit. I like the weird skip jump Mario does here. Watch this. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That's just probably something to do with the coding, but it's kind of a charm, really, just doing that. That nice little skip there. I mean, Mario's just showing off now. I mean, this is before he got his triple jumps and his wall jumps and all that stuff. Yeah, but still, with the enemies, the new ones are pretty cool. They're very unique, and again, they do take from sort of the theme of each world. like the Easter Island statue type things we saw there. Those are really cool. And in the next world, we're gonna see those vampires, those Chinese vampires. I always forget the name of them. I'll put that on screen, which are really cool too. And in this version especially, they look a lot better. So it's really nice. Again, this game feels so different. It's not like vastly different like Mario 2. But, you know, at the same time, I'm not going to, I'm not dissing Mario 2 in any way. I'm saying that I like it when the Mario franchise tries new things. Like, I think after all this time, Mario Odyssey was a step in the right direction. Any highs? Any daisies? No? Okay, fine. Alright. So, the next world coming up is the last one. We got more secrets to find. They are in very specific places. Let's see if I can get that 3 up. Like, not that I needed any more lives. Oh, boo-hoo, poor me. Yeah. My god, this is ridiculous. I have 40 lives now. It's like, yeah, forget when they did New Super Mario Brothers. Like, look at this. This is just ridiculous. Although Mario 3, you can easily get 99 lives, so I could be wrong in that department. I should point out, too, that this game came out in 1989, and I believe Mario 3 was 88 for the Japanese version anyway. But you know, at least it worked out because this game came out first and then Mario 3 would come out in America later on. Because you could imagine if this game came out later and then people... Yeah, now if this game came out later after Mario 3 and there's like, what the hell is this? This is taking a few steps back. But again, you have to understand, it's the time, the Game Boy was still new and it was still trying to work out the kinks. Alright, let's keep going here. And yeah, those are the vampires right there. So, the Super Ball will take them out. And I guess I should talk about the Super Ball, which is an underappreciated item. Because not only it just like... I like that it just bounces around the screen, which, you know, that can be a problem too, because it can... with the fireballs, you can be a bit more precise, but with the Super Balls, you can collect coins with them. And I'm so glad they brought that back for Super Mario Land 2. If you saw my vlog, I said the Super Mario Land 2... Super Mario Maker... What am I talking about? It never appeared in Super Mario Land 2. Super Mario Maker 2 is what I meant to say. I'm still trying to figure out how words work. I'll get there eventually one day. One day I'll find the elite skills that so many other great scholars have to speak proper English. I don't know why I specifically was talking about scholars, because that's just... English majors could do that too. Oh, I got scared there for a second. I thought the mushroom vanished. Alright, let's just keep moving on here. Whoa, that was close. But yeah, I'm so glad they brought it back for Super Mario Maker 2. It was such a nice addition. And like I said in my vlog, Super Mario Maker 2 was my favorite game of the year. I know, that's a weird game too. Frig. Yeah, I tried ducking and jumping there, but again, it doesn't really work that well either. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, don't do it! Don't do it! Okay. Alright, thank God there's a mushroom here. But yeah, I know it's a weird choice, but I'm so biased towards Mario. I'm sorry. It's... I always talk about, Wait, was this pipe? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I always talk about Doom and Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that, but Mario has always been my favorite franchise since the beginning. I've played every major Mario game. I know it's such a simple game, but there's just so much fun to be had with it. And I just love the levels, I love the worlds, I love the power-ups, I love the characters. I just love everything about it. That's why I can never get enough Mario in my life. And just the idea of making your own Mario levels was great in Mario Maker, and then Super Mario Maker 2 pretty much improved on it in every way. I mean, it's too bad we don't have a Super Mario Land skin. Although, I guess I would like a Super Mario Land 2 skin, to be honest. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air on that. I do like the aesthetic of Super Mario Land, but I do like the sequel better. And okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's not too bad. Alright, so we're getting close to the end of the game. See how short this is? Like I said. Thankfully, when Super Mario Land 2 came out, this is much later into the Game Boy's life, and... It was 92, so maybe not that much later, but still. By that point, it had the battery save ability, so you could just come back. The worlds are a lot bigger, and it's a bit more of a meatier game. So yeah, it's nice to have the Super Ball on hand for this. Alright, yeah, why do I even bother at this point? Look at how many lives I have, and I haven't died yet. Again, just a reminder how easy this game is, but still fun. There's nothing wrong with an easy game, honestly. As long as like the level design is good and you feel like you're having a good time with it. Honestly, my favorite Kirby, well, one of them anyway, is Kirby's Epic Yarn, and you can't die in that game, but the level design was just so brilliant in it. It's just some of the best I've ever seen for a Kirby game. I just love going through it. And I know they did extra yarn, which, I don't know, I heard it's inferior, so I'm not sure if I would check it out, but, I don't know. Maybe down the road. Okay, so let's go through these little fireballs here, get past them. This would be much easier if Yoshi was here. Fireballs? Yum! Sorry, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I have a soft spot in my heart for those cartoons. I have a soft spot for a lot of old Mario things, okay? I can't help myself. It just reminds me of good times, okay? Reminds me when I didn't have to be an adult, when I didn't do all these, have all these adult responsibilities. Like, make money, take care of my niece, babysit her when no one else is around, you know, all that stuff. I haven't talked about my niece in a while. She's actually, her birthday is coming up. At the time of this recording, today is the 21st of June, and her birthday, January. I always confuse those two. But, yeah, she is going to be 2 years old soon, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I'll always have a fondness for the Mario series. There's just something nice about it. It's a nice series. And one that you can just pick up and play and sort of just not worry about anything. And then I screwed that up. Alright, let's just go. Oh, like it matters anyway. At 46 lives. First world problems, not enough one-ups. Alright, and we are here at the end game now. So we're gonna see those. Yeah, these are the chickens I was talking about. Like, why? I don't get it. All these weird names and then chicken. Well, I guess that's why they never appeared in any other Mario games. They didn't have memorable names like a Goomba or a Koopa Troopa. You know? Alright, let's go here. You know, it is a shame we haven't had more of these shooting stages. I always think they're a lot of fun. Of course, like the rest of the game, easy, but it's just a nice change of pace from the other Mario levels. I mean, they kind of bring it back with Mario Maker with the Koopa Clown car. Okay, let's get that one up. Again, we really need more of them. I just want to get them now. Yeah, and you'll notice, too, that they're hearts, and obviously that was because of the 4 shades of green for the original Game Boy. It obviously couldn't produce a green mushroom. Well, I mean, it technically could because it was on green anyway, so... You know, who are we kidding here? It could have done a green mushroom, dang it. But no, it's... I can understand why they did that, and they did that for Super Mario Land 2 as well. Although it is actually a 1-up mushroom in the DX version, as you will find out soon. Like I said, we're very close here to the end. Let's just grab our coins. I don't know if I'll make 50 lives, though. That'd be nice to end on a nice, good number. Just came up. Yeah, 4 Shades of Grey. Is that the prequel to 50 Shades of Grey? Or it's just 4 Game Boy colors on the screen and lots of pixelated action going on there? I don't think I want to know, but you know what? I'd probably rather watch that than 50 Shades of Grey. I've heard things about it, and it's oh boy, it's something, all right. I mean, who knew making pornographic Twilight fanfiction can make you a millionaire? Who knew? I guess, is porn really the way of the future? Is this where the entertainment industry is going? Why am I talking about this in the Mario game? This is so wrong on so many levels. Let's just kill Tatanga here. Now, the funny thing is, he reappears in Mario Land 2, so there's speculation that he's kind of the reason... His involvement in this game is what kicks off Mario Land 2, and we'll go more into that soon. And yeah, really easy as well. Like I said, this has pretty much been the whole game. We finally got Daisy. Wait, you're not saying hi up, Daisy. I'm not sure. I hope Luigi's not watching this, because that's his girl. I don't... He might have some issues with that. And yeah, that is the end of the game. That was really short. And the one thing, too, I should mention, the music is really good, especially the ending music. It's such a pleasant listen. Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, this game's not bad. It definitely hasn't aged well, but it's definitely worth checking out at least once, especially the DX version. The colors do add a lot more to it, in my opinion. It's funny how one little element can do so much for an older game. And one last thing I should mention, because this is very important, there is a homebrew version of this game that was made by, I don't know who it was, I think he chose to remain anonymous, but he made an entire recreation of this game on the Super Nintendo, and it's pretty awesome. It has, like, the new Super Mario Bros. DS-style graphics with it, and it plays well for the most part, although the controls are a little weird, although I think that it might be replicating the original there. The original Super Mario Land, I mean. And wow, yeah, that's it. That is the end of the game. Really, really short. Again, I could just sit here and just listen to the music. It's so nice. It's probably my favorite song on the whole soundtrack. But yeah, that is going to be it for Super Mario Land. And next time I see you guys, we are going to jump into Super Mario Land 2. I will see you guys then. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more from me, click on the subscribe button at the end of this video. Welp, I will see you next time for Super Mario Land 2 DX. 6 golden coins. See you then. Bye.